Bruce Lee, martial arts legend, died at 32 while filming, in a mysterious way. Exactly 20 years later, his son, Brandon Lee, died on the set of his movie The Crow under very strange circumstances. Is there a curse on the Lee family? In 1973, Bruce Lee was at the peak of his fame. This fighting beast could strike 9 times per second, and his nunchaku exceeded 62.14 miles per hour. Yet, the invincible Bruce Lee was living his last hours. He has just finished his first big Hollywood movie, Enter the Dragon, an intense shooting that made him lose 22 pounds. His health is fragile. During the filming of the movie Game of Death, he had his first loss of consciousness. Very quickly, it got worse. On July 20, 1973, he died under mysterious circumstances. Overdose, assassination by the mafia. The theories abound. Bruce Lee was known to hang out with Chinese street gangs and for fighting when he was young. Many thought he was linked to the triads, the Chinese mafia. This theory is denied after the autopsy. He died from a brain edema caused by an allergy to a painkiller. But recently, a major twist occurred in the case. His edema would have been caused by water. Bruce Lee followed a drastic diet based on juice and water, and this excessive water in the body combined with a kidney dysfunction could have caused the edema. Exactly 20 years later, in 1993, a tragedy struck his son Brandon Lee, who was 28 years old. Brandon was filming The Crow, in which he had the main role. For the needs of a scene, an actor had to shoot him with a blank-loaded revolver. In the middle of the scene, the gunshot goes off, and Brandon falls as in the script but never gets up. At first, people on set thought it was a bad joke on his part, but the gun was indeed loaded, and Brandon succumbed to his injuries. How is such an error possible? A real bullet was stuck in the barrel and the explosion of the blank bullet pushed it out. The incident is tragic. Brandon, promised to a bright future in cinema, dies as abruptly as his father. Bruce and Brandon Lee shone on the world. Bruce Lee invented his own martial art, Jeet Kune Do, which was taught to American Special Forces. His real name was Lee Junfan, and Bruce, his American name, was given to him by a nurse at the hospital where he was born. Arriving in the United States with only $100 in his pocket, the one nicknamed Little Dragon worked in a restaurant and got a philosophy degree before opening his own kung fu school and becoming a movie star. Bruce Lee will forever be an icon for the public and a model for anyone who wants to achieve their dreams.